Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
De Richet can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Quindi quello era Napoleone buona parte.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
I'm coming.
Corri ad aprire la porta.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join.
Dov'è la porta? Aspetta. Dove mi scappa via.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
No. What's her name again?
Elizabeth Adams. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least, I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Aiutiamo George Washington o indaghiamo sulla visione? Se aiutiamo George Washington ci potrebbe aiutare più avanti. Indaga sulla visione, tanto riusciremo più o meno a capire più avanti, quindi qualcosa della madre. Quindi aiutiamo, vediamo se sarà utile aiutarlo. Secondo me sarà inutile, però proviamo.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Però io volevo indagare sulla mia stanza, non mi danno neanche il momento di indagare intorno a prendere qualche oggetto del mio coso. Faccio neanche in tempo a fare qualcosa, boh. Dov'è il salotto qua? Sì, non so nemmeno dov'è il salotto. Guarda Piaggi, guarda Giuseppe che spia. Aspetta che raccogliamo un po' di roba.
Golden elixir. I'll keep it for later.
Ma chi che sta litigando?
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Perché dovrei andarci io?
Come on, this guy's a cardinal? Weren't you about to enter the room, Your Eminence?
Oh, no. I was just passing by.
But since I do happen to be here, shall we go in together now?
I'd rather go and find help. It's safer.
Well, let's see. It's always the same ones who get dumped in it.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you. Who do you think you are?
Percorsi multipli. Per raggiungere il tuo obiettivo puoi seguire percorsi diversi. Potrebbe essere una buona idea fermarsi un attimo e riflettere prima di seguire il primo percorso che incontri. Grazie.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
Ma cosa... Intervieni e rischia che la Adam se ne vada. Lascia perdere.
Let her go! Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy. If you
Oddio,
think
cos'è?
you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
Colpiscilo. Agilità. Madonna, ti colpisco.
That's the spirit. But it won't be enough. Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
Psicologia.
I believe in man. From speech comes dialogue. From dialogue, peace is born. And from peace, great destinies flourish.
What the fuck are you talking about? I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move. We're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Sconcertato. Qualcuno ti ha messo in difficoltà. Il costo in punti impegno per abilità è aumentato. Usa un elisir dorato per curarti. Fallo dubitare. Manipolazione costo. No, costo 0.
Think about it. You know your head will roll tomorrow if you shoot.
Wanna bet?
Sure do.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
E il nostro protagonista sfugge ancora a un confronto. Mamma mia, proprio un po' arrabbiato. Esce da sotto. Sicuramente l'altro sarà stato sgamato. Washington. Dalla cosa. Sicuro, guarda. Abbiamo sbloccato a Gentiluomo. Abita in persuasione. Hai preso difese di Lady Adams. Secondo me era meglio che la lasciavamo stare. Secondo me abbiamo aiutato sì lei. Abbiamo perso l'aiuto di George Washington. Sicuro, guarda. Ci scommetto alla grande. Ci scommetto. C'è il cosa che se non uso oggetti o roba così mi dà un talento in più. Proviamo a farlo. Ho +1, mi costerà un sacco, ma proviamo a non utilizzare nessun oggetto almeno in questo episodio. Proviamo a vedere cosa succederà.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good. Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia. There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Cavolo, sotterfugi. Usa la chiave, no? Niente. Come non detto, sta puntata useremo l'oggetto.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Che oggetto useremo? Diario. No, devo aprirlo quella cosa lì. Dai, ci sarà ancora tempo. Siamo ancora nel primo capitolo. Pensavo fosse finito l'episodio, invece no. È finito solo una parte del primo capitolo. 2 punti impegno. Cura le alterazioni negative. Ha una scelta di dialogo. E il prossimo video non ha alcun costo. Allora, proviamo a fare tutte e 4, visto che siamo qua. Allora, 1. Bene. 1. Al prossimo dialogo vediamo il coso. Vedi, rivela temporaneamente a una scelta di dialogo. Quello più avanti, immagino. Presso un uso di abilità non ha alcun costo. No, questo dopo lo facciamo.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
All right, I've retrieved everything.
Elisir dorato, quanto me l'ha dato? Pieni di elisir dorati. Ha fatto benissimo, l'ho già preso. Ok, ci sta scadendo il tempo, quindi dobbiamo far veloce. Non c'è rimasto assolutamente nulla. Vai.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Così. Finito l'altro capitolo, basta, si è arrabbiato. Ci siamo mangiati. Lo sapeva che non bisognava aiutare quell'altra, Bisognava lasciarla lì com'era.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Ha morso la polvere. Il fine giustifica i mezzi.
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do. Well, you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Un nome da aggiungere. Mentigli. Perché si poteva prendere e aprirla, rompere il sigillo e mentigli. Meno male che mi sono tenuto, non l'ho aperta apposta, meno
Here
male.
it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Luis. Give me 1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please, be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Ma qui in sta villa tutti i nostri personaggi importanti se ne vanno in giro la notte, vanno.
Huh, that's me. I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Percorso alternativo. Ho trovato Lady Ada nel salone. Non ho preso il sapere di avere meglio su di me. Non ho trattenuto Lady Ada. Avrei potuto scoprire qualcosa sul passato di mia madre. Guarda quanti percorsi alternativi si poteva. Livelli 3. Ha fatto niente praticamente, sembra. Non so se è andata bene così. Dai, 4 punti. Andiamo avanti, dai. Allora. Etichetta 1 punto. 3 punti in psicologia o 2 punti in persuasione. Visto che siamo qua, io direi tanto di mettere 2 punti in persuasione, così abbiamo un bel po' di roba. Diversivi non è tanto, non serve tanto. Politica, questi due rami, linguistica e politica, sembrano molto interessanti. Interrogatorio. Osservazione anche questa è importante. Questi due anche sono importantissimi. Vai, appunto qua.
All right. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Oh, finalmente mi fa perquisire questa stanza. Manoscritti a preparare. Queste l'ho già prese. Queste l'avevo già letti. Queste me ne manca. Occultismo o persuasione? Punto occultismo. Olla. In una missione però ho utilizzato 4 robe di fila. Non mi ha dato il talento che ho letto. Ah no, questo è no, il calcolatore, quello che avevo fatto. Sì, giusto. Allora mi ha dato giusto.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices. Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room? Writing material.
Esamina, osservazione serviva, vedete? Tanta sta roba di osservazione.
Incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch. Nothing. Nothing. The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance. A drachma. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before Saturn devouring his son.
Ah, questo l'ho già letto,
Again?
sì.
I saw the same theme in the hall. There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Aspetta, secondo me se apro il cassonetto
Nothing here.
parte la
I wouldn't mind a
missione.
nice strong coffee though. Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World, the travel log of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Osservazione, eh?
I'm not far from solving the puzzle. I must keep searching.
Cavolo, sapevo che dovevo fare osservazione più potente.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lecture. Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice strong coffee though. There's a circle on the lock
Dai,
here.
ripete tutto l'argomento.
Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it. There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Dove? In tasca. Guarda, ho saltato lì sotto anche.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Usura. A me pare che sta roba si sposta.
A priest's robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Cavolo, ma siamo giù da un monte qua.
Here's something that will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate. Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials. What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Sì, ma io stavo esplorando quello fuori.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope.
Mi fini di
all ye
esplorare
who
qua
enter
fuori?
here.
Inventario pieno. Allora, se siamo pieni.
This room looks unoccupied. A Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned both in the Bible and in the Quran. Amber crystals. Apart from getting the book dirty, I can't see any use for this.
Ma se l'hai messo in tasca la cenere? Perché ho messo in tasca... Ah, non chiedetemi perché mi sono messo in tasca la cenere, la gente. Non chiedetemi perché, guarda. Cavò. Valuta l'utilità del cannone. Pensa a un possibile utilizzo. Sì, ma mi mangio le robe e mi mangio. Questi sono degli aiuti, praticamente. No, aspettate, no, Cioè, tu hai preso la candela con la fiamma accesa, pum, direttamente sotto la tasca del giubbotto. Ma è ancora accesa la fiamma, cioè. Io non commento.
Nothing. I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Limone time.
Well, I think I've searched everywhere. Maybe I should try it out on the book. Aha! It's working! The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. After that, she adds, beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected soldier. And that's its weakness. What is my mother trying to tell me? Since you've gone to so much trouble, you must not have only found something important, but you must have also felt like you were in great danger. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Membro dell'ordine. Membro dell'ordine. Occultismo. Hai trovato gli indizi a scegliere tua madre nella sua stanza. Bene. Siamo arrivati quasi. 2 punti gratuiti, Un punto più che altro.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon
Qua abbiamo preso già
hope, all
tutto,
ye
quindi
who enter
fuori.
here. If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
Ma sto George Washington. Ma è per maloso pure, Per malosino George Washington. Ok.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
George Washington è stato.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
No, perché ho usato sto TVG? Magari trovavamo la chiave. Vabbè. Roba in più. Roba gratuita. Ambra, 4 frammenti. Il turno avanzo di punti abbiamo aumentato di 1, grazie.
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible. Feet and hands are bound. A piece of cloth in the mouth prevents the tongue from being sectioned. It looks like preparation for an exorcism. Is Elizabeth really possessed? The note suggests binding the feet and hands, then blocking the jaws using a piece of cloth to prevent the tongue from being sectioned. That looks like a method to control an epileptic fit. I wonder if Elizabeth is the one being treated for that illness.
Abbiamo scoperto immune e di cosa è debole, eh? E qua devo usare un po' di coso, il miele, perché sono pieno.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Esir dorato, esir dorato. Non c'è nessuna alterazione negativa, quindi.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Mangia i cristalli. Esaminiamoli
These are
prima.
magnesium crystals. A fairly effective remedy for easing anxiety. Well, let's see what it tastes like. Ugh. I really need to stop tasting everything I find now.
Questo è ironico, eh. Esausta. Belle. Mi sono mangiato un coso. Meno male che c'ho un coso in più.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
E dai, mi sono incastrato.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society.
Psicologia. Ma quanta roba immune sta Elizabeth. Ma è mezza impossessata, volete. Scatta su come ci fosse manipolata, roba così. Posseduta, forse.
30 November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart.
Amuleto. Sì, veramente impossessata.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I'm driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure. June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
Dai, otteniamoci la sua.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes, why?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Perché non posso fare dille che lo sai? Ah, perché non ho guardato.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Quanto mi mangiano ste cose? Per comprendere mia madre.
There's no way my mother just did that to you out of spite. However horrible the things she did were, I've got to believe she did it in your best interest.
Do you have any idea how stupid that sounds? I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they? Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.